To flip or not to flip? That's the question. Today we're talking about flipping houses versus renting houses. Here we go. Welcome back to REI Simplified. I'm your host, Adam Johnson, where we break down complex real estate situations and scenarios for people like me and you, the beginning investor. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe to our channel. It really helps us get in front of more people. It really helps the algorithm. Today I'm doing another no editing, no straight through video for you guys. And here we go. Flipping houses, right? That's the sexiest part of real estate. There's videos, there's TV shows, all that kind of good stuff because it is sexy to buy a house, a junk property, put $30,000, $40,000 into it, flip it for a big profit, move on to the next one, right? That is sexy. However, there's more to it than that. Today we're going to talk about the pros and cons a little bit. I'm going to give you 3 things to think about when it comes to flipping houses, and I'm also giving you 3 things to think about when it comes to renting houses. First thing first, when it comes to flipping houses, it's high risk, high reward. Yes, there are opportunities to make tens of thousands, 20,000. Some people make $100,000 or more, depending on your market when you flip a house. However, the risk is that you're putting so much money into a property, and then you're at the mercy of that market. I have bought a house before in order to flip it, and from the time that I purchased the property, the area, for whatever reason, went down in value. So my property depreciated after I had bought it. So that's that risk that I took when looking to flip a property. So when you buy a flip house, you're buying it, based on what it comps at right now, after repair value. So if I buy a house for $50,000 and the numbers say that it will sell for $120,000, I can do my backwards math and see what my profitability should be. But at the end of the day, that is speculation, because there's going to be things that you can't plan for that are going to happen. So you're at the mercy of the market. You're hoping, everything is a hope. I'm hoping the property sells for X. I'm hoping the other houses in the area are worth X, but there's no guarantee that those houses will be worth that and that your house will sell. There's no guarantee your house will sell in a certain time period. When I run my numbers to do a flip, I bank on holding that property for at least 4 months. So I do 4 months worth of holding costs, of mortgage, of utilities, of insurance. Those are things that they don't talk about when you watch DIY and HGTV and those kinds of things. So there's more to flipping than what you think. Taxes. When you flip a house as an investor or even as an individual, and you sell that property as a person without a business, if a person flips a house and they live in it for at least 2 years, they don't have to pay the capital gains taxes. As a business, no matter how long you own that property, you have to pay capital gains taxes, or you can do what's called a 1031 exchange, and that's for a different video. But you have to deal with the taxes. So if I make $100,000 on a flip, that's $100,000 that's now taxable at whatever the given rate is at this time by the government, by the local government as well. So you have to deal with taxes. You're at the mercy of the market, but also you're still potentially can make a lot of money on a flip. Now, flipping houses is very active. You're gonna have a lot of moving pieces. You're gonna be checking on day-to-day operations. You're gonna be waiting for those phone calls, waiting for those pictures to come through, talking to the banker. There's a lot more moving pieces, and it's very, very active. So don't think because you're a business real estate investor that you're gonna go flip some houses and just kind of sit back with your passive income. That's not how it works. Let's move on to renting properties. I love being a landlord. I love renting out properties. I love acquiring properties for the sake of passive income. That is the biggest, most important part of real estate, in my opinion, is passive income. If I can get a property and pay $1,000 to the mortgage company, receive $1,400 in rent, I have $400 of passive income, and that is almost guaranteed. There's no speculation of that. I'm not hoping the property appreciates for more. I'm not hoping anything. I'm gonna get this property, I'm gonna rent it out for X, and I'm gonna have my passive income. Another great thing about being a landlord is the depreciation of your rental properties. The way it works, I did a video on this. I'm gonna leave a link up above. If my real estate property brings me $3,000 a year in passive income, but the property depreciates $4,000 that year, I lose $1,000 in the eyes of the IRS. So I don't pay taxes on that income. So Talk to your CPA about that, about the depreciation of the asset. That's a powerful tool when you're looking to offset income with real estate. With real estate as well, with landlording as well, you're building long-term wealth. I can buy a property, 1, 2, or 3, or however many properties I want, and I can let those properties work for me. I can let my tenants pay down my mortgage. I can let the property appreciate over time, and then if I wanted to, I can hand that property down to the next generation. I can sell the business as a whole down the road, but I'm building long-term wealth. A property, to me, a rental property makes money in 4 ways. Like I said, I did a video on that. I'm gonna leave that link up above as well, on how rentals are so powerful when it comes to the passive income, the depreciation for the taxes, the appreciation, and the pay down of your mortgage by your tenants. So, and also, last thing I'll say about the rental property aspect is that it is very, very passive. We have systems in play. We have websites and software that we use to manage, to deal with tenants, to deal with work orders, to send information to the handyman, all those types of things, because there are moving pieces. But with the right systems and the right software and the right people around you, with your team that I've talked about before, it can make it very, very passive. We operate about 39 properties right now, and we work about 4 to 6 hours a week, if that, because of the systems that we put in place and the team we've built around us. Now, when I'm flipping a house, because we do still flip houses. When I'm flipping a house, nothing passive about it. I am always talking to people. I'm on the phone with my handyman. I'm making sure that we're on schedule, that they've ordered the countertops, that the appliances are in. It's much more moving pieces. But with my rentals, my tenants, I haven't talked to most of my tenants. I haven't seen many of those houses in years because we have a team around us. I keep saying that, beating it to death. So that's a really quick video. I'm trying to make this short because I can go on for 2 or 3 hours about renting and flipping and you name it. So please, if you haven't already, like I said, like and subscribe. It really helps the channel. My name is Adam Johnson, the owner of Johnson Property Investments and the founder of REI Simplified. If we can help you guys in any way, leave us a comment. We read all comments. Until the next video, we'll see you guys out there.